Good day to everyone. My name is Sarah binti Iswandi and I would like to present my work for project 1B Atelier Lumiere, which I was supposed to design an architect studio for Santiago Calatrava. First, presenting my mood board. I compile all the materials I use such as vinyl flooring and wallpaper and color palettes for my model. It also showcases my bubble diagram and rough sketch of the studio's form and floor plan. So my mood board is basically the vision of how my design should come out. So this is the 1/30 scale model of my studio design. The front edge of the building is hanging over the edge of the island. It was designed this way so that the left and right side of the exposed structure can act as a dock for where people stop their kayaks or boat and get to the studio's main entrance. This building has a lot of tall doors and multiple windows as Santiago Calatrava himself used to optimize the use of natural light in his buildings, such as the World Trade Center Oculus New York. The wooden sticks that are intersecting and angled are supposed to be the building's facade. Santiago Calatrava often used the surrounding context of the area he is building in for inspiration of his structure. In my interpretation, the most common activity occurring surrounding the land of the building's location is kayaking. The facade is supposed to mimic the hands of the kayakers maneuvering their paddles, the rise and fall of each hand pushing through the waters with their paddles. As for the interior, entering through the small reception area, we enter the hallway, which also acts as a gallery that showcases Calatrava's work. In the right wing, we have the model making station, storage, and workstation facing the west. Based on my research, Calatrava usually enters his office by 1 p.m. and leaves work at 6 p.m. So a workstation located on the west will provide ample natural light to enter the room while giving a beautiful sunset view to the architect when finishing up their work. In the left wing, I compiled the resting space, powder room, and pantry facing the east. Calatrava spends his early morning for mostly leisure activities. Ensuring the natural daylight to enter from the east side will give a refreshing vibe to the rooms, energizing people to start their day. In both wings, I tried to make the rooms joined by adding a curved table in the right wing, which can act as another workstation or an extra model making space, while in the left wing, I added a long bench that can be used by people both in the pantry or resting space. At the end of this building, we have the collaboration space, a large room where we discuss with our clients and conduct meetings, provided with a standing table, whiteboard, and a large screen television. Moving on to my presentation board, these are all the elevations of my building. The front of this building is supposed to face the Jambatan Cinta as to give people a pleasing view when they leave the studio. This board shows the perspective drawing of the studio from a gazebo next to the Jambatan Cinta, followed by my perspective drawing of the interior-exterior relationship of the building. These are my section drawings of the studio cut horizontally and vertically. So the next board is the roof plan with the surrounding site, followed by the floor plan, front and back elevations, and the left and right side elevations, all accompanied with a human figure scale drawing. That's all from me. Thank you for listening.